Hello friends and welcome to Thriftmas, and today is day 10. Oh my gosh, we are almost halfway through this of my 24-day thrifting extravaganza. If you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Kayla. I'm a reseller and vintage lover, and I am going around to all of my local thrift stores and reviewing them on my huge spreadsheet. So I'm basing them off of item cost and also store ambiance too. You can check out episode 1 for all the details if you would like to. Today we are going to the Hospice Resale of Boca. And why am I dressed in yesterday's clothes? It's because it's the same day. Because this thrift store is in the same plaza as episode 10. So literally you can just walk across the street. So let's go ahead and check this one out. It's another Christmas game. How much do you want to bet? It's $200. I'm gonna guess it's $200. We'll play this game. Okay, here we go. It is now time to rate the Hospice Resale store of Boca Raton, Florida in my 1 through 10 categories seen here. First off, let's just go right into cleanliness. They're always very clean in there. I have frequented this store a few times, so I would give them an 8. Staffed, they are always well staffed. They are volunteer based, like most of the thrift stores in the area that are nonprofits. They're always quick to put something away, clean up, rushing about, but they're not the friendliest there. When I would try to go ask a question, it would just be like they were just there to put out clothing. So I'm gonna have to put them probably at a 6 on that. Just a little off-putting here. Stocked, yes, they are well stocked in the store, even it being a smaller store. I always tend to find good stuff, especially in the t-shirt department. I have found multiple vintage, like really good shirts here. I'm gonna have to put them at a 7. Not the best, not the worst. Crowds, it is a very popular store. I think people go back and forth between the two stores, so the crowd does move with you if you're done. You know, you have a crowd at one store and it moves across the street to the next. But since it being a smaller store, there was quite a bit of traffic in the smaller aisles. So I'm going to have to give them a 7 on that. Was money spent? Yes, money was spent. I really liked one of the shirts that I purchased that I will be showing you in the haul. So I'm going to have to give them an 8 in that category. Good sales. They have color tag sales, and they move all their sale items to specific racks. But it's mostly picked over here. I find that the sales aren't frequent enough. I think they change their colors every month. I'm not too sure about that, but there's not really a lot of sale items per se. While it's a color sale and I've rated other stores more harshly about sales in general, I am going to have to stick with a 7 on this one. Miss category, the high price on electronics and some other glassware goods is kind of crazy, but they have really reasonable price on clothing. I was going to give them a -2 on their high prices, especially if those vacuums. I think that's a little really off-putting, that and the staff not being the friendliest, so they were going to get a -2, but I have found some really great stuff here, so I'm going to bump it down to a -1. All right, so they receive a 36 in my point total. Let's go see how much I would have paid for all of the items on my list. At this Hospice resale store, I would be paying $57 for all of my items here. I ended up going with the lower price vacuum. The way I kind of work this out is that, you know, if I am in need of a vacuum, I'm not going to spend $100+ on a vacuum at the thrift store. I expect that it's used and I would need to buy parts. So I would personally have gone with the cheapest vacuum there. And that is why I put in the 20. Also, the lamp tag on it, it either was $39 or $19. I ended up just going with $19. The handwriting was a little hard to read. But anyways, $57 is what we would have spent. Let's see what it is compared to all the other stores. So we would have been spending a little less money at the Hospice store rather than the JCC store, but not as low as the Humane Society store in the same area. So all three of these stores are in the Boca Raton area. I expect their prices to be a little higher, but I definitely, the Humane Society store is on my top tier list for this area, rightfully so. I'm glad my intuition and feelings are correct on that. Let's see how they did in the point totals. Pretty close game here between the three stores in the same area. They are in close proximity of each other, with, of course, the Humane Society being the highest point total for the area, but still not beating out that 55 at the Ark. Ooh, I think day 2 is looking to be quite the competitor in this game.
So now that you guys seen the rating of the store, I just wanted to show you what I picked up real quick as a micro haul to this video. I bought 3 items here. The first being so adorable. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's so cute. It's a spicy little ramen squishmallow. I paid $1 for it. It is new but missing its tags, and it is just so cute. Look at the face. My goodness, and look at the noodles in there. It makes me really hungry. So cute. Second of all, I picked up a button-down parrot tropical Hawaiian shirt. This was $6. This is a 2XL here. It is the brand RJC, made in Hawaii. It's beautiful. Look at the colors. It's gorgeous. I think this is wonderful. And it might make a good Christmas present for somebody in my life. We'll see, we'll see. And the last thing I picked up, man, I always find really good shirts here for some reason. This specific Hospice store always has some pretty good shirts. So this was $4. So it is the liquid blue tag, kind of a modern day shirt. With the printing on the inside, not a vintage one. I wish it was. It is a 2XL, paid $4 for it. So this is absolutely beautiful Grateful Dead shirt with the tie-dye and the front and the back print. Ah, it's gorgeous. I'm so happy I picked it up. It's in beautiful condition. Just a tiny bit of fading, but nothing major. The colors are super vibrant and it's beautiful. Probably one of my coolest finds today. So I hope you guys enjoyed day 10 of my Thriftmas, and I hope you come along with me again in the next video. I'll see you then. Bye now.